Welcome back. More details on the teen arrested in Chicago just yesterday, traveling to join ISIS. We're now hearing an unnamed Turkish contact found him online, purchases airline tickets to the Fox Biz All-Stars. Jonas, what do you think?
I like the high-tech spying that's going on. That's where the defense budget needs to go and out of the submarine budget.
How did the government find this guy? Do we know?
Online sleuthing, snitches.
Then we got to do more of that.
Whatever, it's working. But I will say, there's to a point. You don't want it to become like Minority Report, the movie where we're busting people before they do crimes. A lot of crimes people think they're going to do.
You always have a Hollywood reference. I admire that.
Someday they're going to call me, Neil. Someday they're going to call me. Just about it. Because there are people that probably want to knock off banks and talk about their buddies and don't do it and decide it was a stupid idea. And if we just arrest everybody for chit-chatting about a crime, then all of a sudden they're going to be filling the prisons with a lot of people that aren't really criminals.
But we got to be extra vigilant. Or do we, Trace?
Right. I mean, that's how they got the foreign currency trader dudes on blogs. They were talking about it on blogs. We should.
Were they really?
Yes.
Yeah, they were public chat. We're fixing price. Bankers.
The Swiss franc is mine.
So if this individual C, whoever this person is that he met online, apparently, and he's taking a leap of faith too, right? He's landing overseas, hoping that someone's going to help him out and take him.
But wasn't the case, Sabrina, the case of this kid who was 19, that some guy bought the ticket for him in advance, so that, I think, is among the ways they traced it back.
And that's sort of the big thing, is that among these sort of American jihadis that we have, a lot of them are getting not only training but also resources from abroad, and we've been seeing it, and we haven't done enough to stop it. This is exactly the case with the Fort Hood shooting in 2009, that this man was tied to the Yemenis. And so while, of course, we have to walk a fine line between preserving civil liberties and our, protecting our securities, I think that we absolutely have to make sure that we're investigating all possible options.
You know what's interesting? The kid had a record of being disgruntled.
Yes.
They found papers back at his place and all that. And that is a common theme a lot. They're unhappy, they're angry. They're not all poor, but they are angry.
And he had actually asked his parents to come along with him. They clearly denied, and he even said, they're never going to let me back in the United States, so I'll see you. And
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he knew that he would be arrested
But then we were seeing video of all these other guys who were already over there.
Right.
Does that scare you, Jones?
Look, it's working, but again, I don't know if he did a crime other than, it's a crime to discuss doing this and to fly over there, but I don't want to catch, you want to catch real criminals before they do or while they're doing criminal crime, but not throwing everyone in prison for, because a lot of teenagers who are disgruntled, they grow out of it.
15 years in prison, a $250,000 fine. You're found guilty for essentially not committing an act yet, but on his way to commit an act.
Which maybe he would have got chicken at the airport and not done.
We'll never know. But they had but to succeed once, no matter how much we try. All right. Well, markets are watching the world with uncertainty. If only we had the answer.